Yes, Ankam, you can share your screen. Yeah, you can share your screen, Ankam. Okay. So guys, is it clear? So hardly you will get a 4 vCPUs only. So it's your wish whether you want to create a machine with 4 vCPUs. Can you please approve, Ankam? Yeah, none. Thank you. Okay, so you can create machine with 4 vCPU also. In that case, if you give 4 vCPUs, you can create only one machine, guys. Only one machine. Okay, guys, if you can create 2 vCPUs each, how many machines you can create? 2 only. 2 into 2, 4, right?
Okay.
2 machines you can create, hardly. If you give one vCPU or CPU, forget about vCPU, just CPU. If you give one CPU for each machine, how many machines you can create hardly? 4 machines you can create. Okay, guys, minimum is 1 vCPU, maximum you can give up to 4. It's your wish if you want to create your VM with 4 vCPU so that you cannot create another machine. Or if you can give only 1 vCPU, you can create 3 more machines. Total 4 machines you can create with 1 vCPU each. Okay, is it clear, guys? Agree? Any issues, any doubts, please? Any doubts, guys? Any challenges? Nothing, sir. See, you have 4 rupees. Maximum you can distribute 4 rupees. If you want to give 4 rupees to me, how many persons you can distribute? All the money, if you want to give all your money to me, how many people you can give? How many people? You want to distribute your 4 rupees to me and you want to give all your 4 rupees to me. How many people you can give the money? Only one person, right? Only one person. I want all the 4 rupees. I asked, hey, please give me all the 4 rupees. I asked you, hey, please give me all the 4 rupees. How many people you can distribute that 4 rupees now?
One person.
One person only you can distribute. Me, I am there and Ankam is also there. No. How can you distribute like that? 2 rupees you can give it to me. 2 rupees you can give it to sir. Okay. So how many people you can distribute your money? Two people. 4 people came into the picture. Hey, please don't do that. Okay. If you two people are not there, we are 4 people. Distribute each. Okay. Each will get one rupee. Agree? Right? So that is the
So
same
minimum,
with yes. Tell me.
so minimum four
Not minimum,
CPUs we can
maximum 4.
maximum.
Max
Yeah.
4. Okay, maximum 4 only. You don't have more money. With free account, you get only 4 vCPUs. That's your wish. Whether you want to create a single machine with all 4 vCPUs, or you want to give one vCPU for each machine so that you can create 4 machines. Agree? Clear, guys?
Clear.
Yeah, none. Okay. So now I don't want to use 2 vCPUs. If I use 2 vCPUs, I can hardly create 2 machines only. Okay, so I am going to use 1 vCPU machine, guys, so that I can create 4 virtual machines. Agree? So I can practice for other things also. Right? Username. So give username, guys. Ankam, you can give your username. Whatever name you want to give, you can give username. Okay, so remember this username and remember this password while connecting to the server. And guys, Azure VMs will accept only remote connections. You cannot connect to the server directly. Why we cannot connect to the server directly? Can anyone tell me? Yes, you can give the password, Ankam. No problem. You can give that name also. Okay.
That is not on premises.
Yes, very good. That is not going to maintain by ourselves. That is going to be maintained by Microsoft. So you cannot control the machine. You will have control from OS level. That's it. You don't have control in the hardware level and all. Just OS level you can control. So you cannot maintain, you cannot stop. I mean, stop means you can stop it, no issues. But you cannot maintain, you cannot directly log into the server. Only way is remote desktop connection, RDP. Yes. Give the password, strong
Sir,
password.
I have a question.
Yes, please.
Like we have, when we are creating like we created our own machine in our laptop, right? So we have only one CPU in our laptop, so you can create only one machine, right?
Actually, the answer is correct, but you can create multiple machines. The thing is, how many machines are running parallelly?
Okay. Okay. So for only we can run one machine in our
Parallelly,
laptop. That's
yes,
it, right?
yes, correct, correct.
Okay.
Confirm password, Ankam. Yeah. Nothing is there, guys. Very simple. Azure VMs are very simple. Okay.
So
And
in Azure VMs, we can run 4 like machines at a time. So if we create like 4 machines with one CPU, one vCPU, one.
so you can run 4 machines at a time. You cannot run more than 4 machines at a time.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. If you give one CPU each, you can run it. If you give two CPUs,
Yeah, okay.
first of all, you cannot create itself. Forget about to run. When you create, then only you can
Okay.
run it, right? You cannot create the
Okay,
fifth
yeah.
machine if you give one CPU. Okay.
Yeah,
If you
that's
give
what, like,
two
yeah.
vCPUs, you can create 2 machines. You cannot create third machine itself. If you give only one machine with 4 vCPUs, you cannot create second machine itself. Okay.
Okay, thank
It
you.
will show you the free limit of vCPUs are completed. That's it. Yes. Okay, guys. Don't do anything public inbound ports. Keep it all selected ports, all selected ports. Go down, Ankam. Yes. Okay. Nothing to do here. Anything. Just keep it as it is. Go to next. Next, it is showing as disks, right? Next, disks. So here also no need to do anything. Okay. Right. And here OS disk type, choose a standard HDD. Okay. It will be less cost. On the OS disk type, the C drive, okay, you can choose SSD, you can choose premium SSD, standard SSD, okay, and standard HDD, the third option, choose the standard HDD. If you use premium SSD or standard SSD, they are costly. So again, your money is going to be deducted like that. Okay, so you can go down, sir. You can go down. Only this option will choose in the disks option. Okay, if you want to add extra disks, guys, I want to add extra drives, sir. You can happily add it. Okay, you can see create and attach and new disk is there, right? LUN, logical unit. Okay, so if you want extra disk, I want D drive, E drive, F drive, you can click on this create and attach a new disk option. Okay, so you can see here, let me control. See this option, sir, this option. Okay, this option, create and attach a new disk. I don't want to attach any extra disks. I'm sufficient. I'm okay with a C drive, and you will get 176 GB C drive. Okay, so let me go to the networking side. That's it. Networking also no need to do anything. Okay, so here NIC network security, keep it as none. As of now, keep it as none, guys. This is not Azure classes. Sir, why you are selecting that option? Why you are selecting this option? Only to practice. Okay, if you don't have enough RAM, only to practice, we are discussing on Azure VMs. That's it. This is not Azure class at all. Okay, fine. So make sure you select this none, NIC network security as none. Go to the next management. No need to choose anything here. Keep it as it is. Keep all the values as it is, all the settings as it is. Go to advanced and you can keep it as it is. No need to change anything here. Tags also, if you want, you can give the tag, or else if you want, if you don't want, it's not mandatory. Okay, review and create, guys. See here, one person itself. See here, it is saying 9 rupees per hour. Okay, if your machine is up and running, it is going to charge you 9 rupees per hour. If machine is up and running, if your work is completed, one request, guys, if the work is completed, if your work is done, if your practice is done, stop the VM. Stop the VM. Whenever you want, you can start it again within a fraction of less than 30 seconds. Your machine will be up and running. That much quick. Okay, so don't waste your money and all. So try to stop it once your work is completed, your practice is completed. Click on create option. It will charge you 9 rupees, 9.00777 rupees per hour. For US people, you can see in the dollars, 0 point something around like that. Okay, so this is how we'll create. Now, guys, see the development, guys. Earlier we should have VM team to create VMs. We should have Windows team to install Windows. We should have network team to install network settings and all, to set up network settings and all. Okay, and we should have the Sql DBA team. Now a single person can do all these things. A single person can do all these things, guys. He can create VMs, he can set up the network settings and all. Okay, so if you are trying as a cloud admin or cloud architect. So you should have knowledge in the storage level. You should have knowledge in the Windows level. You should have knowledge in the network level. Okay, guys. So you should have multiple knowledge on multiple technologies. Now the machine is ready. Now no need to install any OS. Earlier in our Oracle VM, we have installed OS and all. We have attached the image. We have selected that install now option, and we have installed the OS also, and we gave the password. Now nothing. Within 2 minutes, the machine will be available. Happily, you can connect to the RDP of this machine, guys. So which one is easy, Oracle VM or Cloud VM? Azure VM, guys. Which one is easy?
Sir, in the Azure, all the
Yes, sir.
drag and drop feature, na?
Yes.
Click, 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 click.
Yes, click. Okay. Time, but if you go for time, okay, Azure is very fast. The same thing we just discussed almost all 2 days for Oracle VMs, but here hardly 20 minutes. Okay, to create it will take 5 minutes only. As this is the first time, I just explained all the options. Next time you will take 5 to 10 minutes to create VM. Any questions, any doubts, please?
शान से आगे बढ़ा रही है। तेलुगु सिनेमा का दायरा सिर्फ उतना ही नहीं है जहां तेलुगु बोली जाती है, इस बार पूरे विश्व में है। सिल्वर स्क्रीन से लेकर
Any questions, guys? Any doubts? I'll show you how to connect to the server remotely for this Azure VM. Then we are going to close the session.
Sir, in the Azure, sir, in Azure VM,
Mhm.
IP is automatically generated, yeah?
Yes, automatically.
Given by the
it will be-
user.
It will be generated. You can give also.
Automatically generated.
See, by default, if you don't give, it will be generated automatically. Okay. If you want, you
Okay.
can specify the IP address also. But for that, again, there is a separate setup. There is a separate setup. Again, you have to go for a what we can say a different setup is there. You have to create subnet and all first. Then only you can give your own IP. Okay, you can give. There is a chance you can give your own IP. Whenever you create a VM, remember, guys, you will get 2 IPs. One is public IP. Remote connections. Sorry, Raghuvamshi, you're asking something.
No, sir.
No, not you.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay.
I will mute myself.
Okay, done. Okay, so guys, whenever you create a VM in the Azure, you will get 2 IP addresses. One is public IP address, second one is private IP address, guys. Okay, public and private. By default, you will get these 2 IP addresses. Public IP address will be used to connect to the server remotely. And it will be changed when you restart the machine. It will be changed when you stop and start the VM. Okay. Private IP address will be fixed, guys. But if you want, you can give your own IP address. But for that, there is an extra setup. You have to create subnet and all. Then only you can give your own IP address. Okay. So the guys, the machine is ready. You can see your deployment is complete. Okay. You can see the green check. The machine is ready. Go to resource. Click on go to resource, guys. You can see the machine properties and all everything. The machine name is AZ Batch 42. AZ Batch 42. And guys, these are the controls you can see here. Please mute it. Someone is talking, guys. Please mute it. And you can see the controls here. Start is disabled. Can anyone tell why start is disabled, guys?
started running, na?
Yes, it is
If
already
you
up and
already
running.
running.
start
Yeah, it's
button
already
is
up and running. Correct. It's already up and running. So that's why start is disabled. And if you want, this is the option to restart your machine. If you want, this is the option to stop your machine. Once work is completed, once practice is done, stop the machine, guys. Otherwise, you are going to waste your 14,000 rupees credit. Okay. So you have to use that amount to utilize for other services also. Agree? So in this way, you can start, stop, or restart. Once you stopped for today, tomorrow, once you logged into the portal again, you can see start button will be highlighted and you can just click on the start button to start your machine. Guys, if you see here public IP address, you can see here, right? 13.90.113.128. Okay. This is your public IP address and this is your private IP address 10.0.0.4. Okay. So we are going to use public IP address to connect to the server remotely. Agree, guys? And this is the operating system was installed. And this is the size was installed standard DS1 V2 one with one vCPU and 3.5 GB RAM. Okay, so these are the free account and the location is in which location we have created East US.
East
And what is the status?
US.
Yeah, what is the status of this machine? Currently, it is running.
Running.
Okay, so you can see like this, guys. And guys, it's very important. It's very, very important. Last time, okay, what happened? One person from last batch. So he is trying to connect to the server remotely. Okay. So he just gave the public IP address. He's trying to connect, but it's not connecting. It's not connecting. It's not connecting. He just sent a screenshot to me, sir. I'm trying to connect to the server remotely. I'm unable to connect. Okay. So I just checking all the options. I just checking all the options. If IP is available, everything is available, but why he's unable to connect? What is the reason, guys? Can anyone tell me?
Maybe internet issue.
Maybe machine is not running.
Correct. That
RDB file
person,
you can download, then connect, so then easily connected.
that machine is not running, first of all. That person stopped the machine and is connecting to the machine. How, guys? If the machine is, if you are sleeping or if you are not responding, can I talk to you? If you are not reachable or if you are sleeping, can I talk to you? It's not possible, right? So, guys, machine should be up and running. Then only I can connect to the server remotely. Otherwise, how can I connect? So from this point, everything is same common. Okay, copy this IP address for VMs, Oracle VMs. You have to log into the server. You have to type IP config, and then you will get it. But in the Azure portal, directly you can see the public IP address, guys. And this public IP address will be different. Today it is different IP address. Tomorrow it is different IP address. You can reserve this public IP address also. If you want, you can reserve this public IP address, but you have to pay money. Whatever you want in the Azure, you have to pay money. If you don't pay money, you will get a new IP address tomorrow. Agree? If you stop the VM, okay, it will ask you, hey, do you want me to see here? If I am trying to stop the VM, it will give you one option. Do you want to reserve the public IP address? If you click this option, if you click OK, you can see the same IP address. Okay. Or if you simply click OK, then next time you will get a new public IP address. So the public IP address will be different. Okay. Just keep the cursor here. You will get 2 pages below beside to this IP address, this option. This is copy button, guys. No need to copy manually. Just click on this option. It will be copied. See here, copied. Okay. Now, as usual, now what I have to do, guys, to connect to the server remotely, just go to the Windows
RTP.
button, type RTP, yeah, remote desktop.
Yeah.
Remote desktop, and you will get this option.
Yes.
And you will get this IP address you have already copied, right? Just paste it here, done, connect, and you will get this pop-up screen, guys. And which username and password you have to give here?
During to
Admin.
the configure time.
Yes,
Username and
while creating, we gave one username password, right? That username password you have to give. So Ankam Rao gave Ankam Rao, and password Ankam Rao gave something. So Ankam Rao has to give his username and password, and he can connect as usual. Once the machine is ready, RDP is as usual. There is no different process of RDP to the Oracle VM, RDP to the Azure VM. No. Once the machine is ready, the process is same. You should know the IP address. That's it. Yes, Ankam, you can give the username and password, please. Guys, is it clear? Any issues, any doubts, please? Okay, so believe me, Azure VMs are very easy to handle. So happily you can create Azure account and you can create Azure VMs, guys. If you have any credit card issue and all, Again, there is one more option also. You can go for your Oracle VMs, on-prem VMs and all. Anything you want, which one you want, you can go with that method, guys, mode. Okay. Yes, and you have to click yes here. And make sure you have proper internet connection. Okay, if your internet connection is slow or down, you cannot connect to the servers remotely. That's it, done. Now you can install .NET framework, and tomorrow I'll show you how to install the SQL Server, guys. Tomorrow onwards, SQL Server installations will start. Then, okay, our regular discussions will start. Okay, so whatever we are learning, SQL Server DBA, that is going to start from tomorrow onwards, guys. Don't miss it. As usual, now you can access this machine as usual. That's it. The same, how you can see your Oracle VM, you can see this Azure VM also in the same way. But it is a little bit fast. Why? Because your Oracle VMs are 2 GB machines. These are 3.5 GB machines. Okay, so you can see the difference in the fastness and all. Ankam, can you install .NET framework if possible, guys? In the meantime, if you have any questions, you can ask me. Otherwise, I'm good to close the session for today. Tomorrow we'll meet at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, as a DBA, do we need this Azure software, sir? On features?
As a DBA, we don't need Azure, okay, but it's always good to have knowledge in multiple technologies, but it's not mandatory, sir. As of now, it's a desired technology. Desired means if you have, that is a plus to you. If you don't have, they don't want to reject you. Okay. Nowadays, most of the things are migrating from on-prem to cloud. Okay. So that's why if you have knowledge, that's fine. But if you don't have knowledge, they don't want to reject you. But after 6 months or 8 months, they might. That is a required skill also. Okay. It's a mandatory skill. So after 6 or 8 months, you have to learn. Means not once you got the job, not immediately, but at least try to spend some time to learn these things, Azure and all.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, just now we created the Azure machine, right, sir?
Yes, correct.
With the help of this server IP, we can connect more than one, sir.
More than one means?
RDP, sir. In the RDP, we try to access more than
Okay, 2-3
person.
people can access. Guys, we'll do a small game. Okay. Ankam, please paste that in the chat. Guys, everyone can connect to the server, guys. If you want, let me paste it in the chat. You can paste it from the chat, Ankam. You can see the difference, guys. If one person is trying to access the machine, another person will be disconnected automatically. Okay. So Ankam, yeah, you can copy paste this. Let me do one thing, guys. Let me do this practice. Okay. So let me minimize this VM. Okay. I can minimize like this, right? So this is the IP address. Where is the chart, Ankam? Just paste it in the chart. Guys, you can open your MSTSC. You can copy paste this IP address and you can connect to the server, guys. Anyone
Sir,
directly.
by default, sir,
Sir,
by default, one user at a time, na?
One user at a time. Yes. If you are connected, Ankam connection will be lost.
Okay. But if you are setting two connection on same time, so if possible.
No, not possible. At this stage, not possible. You have to go for extra settings and all for that.
Okay.
Yeah. Now at this stage, if anyone is connected with this IP address, guys, who is connecting? Tell me who is trying, guys.
Ravi, sir.
Ravi. Okay. Ravi, you can share your screen. Ankam, as of now, you can stop sharing. Ravi, you can share your screen. Guys, don't think there is no security, that everyone can connect means there is no security. There is a security, but we disabled all the security policies, guys. That's why everyone can connect from anywhere in the world. Whatever the IP address that is there, that is provided by Ankam, to this machine, anyone can connect from anywhere in the world if you have proper internet connection. Okay, that doesn't mean there is no security. Okay, so if Ravi knows the Ankam username and password, Ravi can connect. Otherwise, Ravi cannot connect. So Ankam, are you going to share your username and password to Ravi, or you can send a direct message to Ravi? Okay, instead of sharing in the group. Is that fine, Ankam, for you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Have you copy pasted the IP address in the chart?
Sorry, sir, I missed out that one.
Okay, please copy paste that IP address. You can do this practice, guys, at any time. It's not mandatory. That's I just want to show you that the machine is created by Ankam. But where are you, Ankam? From Hyderabad?
Yes, sir. From Hyderabad, Jaidirgutta.
Jagadhir
Near to
okay.
Kokatpalli.
Okay, done. And where are you from, Ravi? Delhi?
Yes, sir. I'm from Delhi.
Sharat, let us see. Delhi. So, Ankam created the machine from Hyderabad, and Sharat can access the same machine from Delhi, guys. Okay, fine. Just to show you, that's it. If Ankam can give his username and password to Ravi, then Ravi can connect to the server remotely, just casual remotely he can connect, guys. Ankam, have you posted that IP address in the chart?
I'm going to post, sir. Which one? You are telling about the
Just
public IP address?
Public IP address. Just
Okay,
post it
sir.
in
I
the
just copied
yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Just to show
You're
you,
telling.
just public IP, it was already copied, Ankam. Okay.
Yes,
Just
sir.
to
I
open the
yeah.
Google chart and Control V, everyone, or to Ravi, you can just Control V and you can paste and you can hit enter.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Chat. I just opened chat.
Okay.
Can I send to everyone, sir?
No problem. You can send to everyone. You can send to everyone. But guys, if you are trying to
Okay,
connect,
this is not
okay,
issue.
no one will get the connection. Only one connection at a time. Okay. 13.90.113.128.
Sure.
Yes, click connect. So he will get the user like this pop-up, guys. Okay, so he cannot connect using his credentials. You have to use more options, use a different account, and he can whatever Ankam Rao gave, Ankam Rao 19. No, you cannot give administrator. Okay, that is not the username and password, right? Ankam Rao 19 something is username, and he gave something password. No need to give, no need to share password, guys. But once you give username and password, you have to click OK. Then Ravi will get the connection, and Ankam Rao will lost the connection on his machine, guys. That's it. So this machine can be accessed from anywhere in the world, even from US. Lata can access this machine, and Madhavi from Germany can access this machine. And who else, guys? We have from US. Sachita can access this machine with the same IP address. If they knows the username and password, they can happily connect to this machine, guys. Is it clear, everyone? Any issues, any doubts, guys? So tomorrow we'll directly start installing tomorrow in the morning at 7 o'clock. Okay, we'll start installing SQL Server installation, guys. Okay, so please don't miss it. Very important class tomorrow, right? Tomorrow we'll meet at 7 a.m. guys. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah, thank you.
Thanks, sir. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you.